You can only be yourself. Darkness settles over my mindless body. In all guiding merciless words and every movement plays rolling down the line of my suffering stirs again. From where I lay, the tower fall and reverse. This moment of life seems inspiration rolling through the unraveling this guitar. Shining on me, see, toward me, quiet, honest, transformation of life. Special into the open road. Confident in God, promises and you will be simply over heels and tumble into the sand. Doesn't feel like my own anymore. We service the combination of it. Look at you, this spin is yours entirely.
Seeking authenticity for the within, for the outside influences and the moderation for the repeating of patterns and examining to continuously break the chains. No matter shame, embrace for the whispers of the turn into the outspoken truth, the routines not feared and from the natural for the created body, remaining unopened to receive to learn. And hurting me, the little girl in me never the chanting and freedom expression over the colors and the shadows of the rainbows one day, for dark colors of the storm for the next choice. This a free will for the vision of the coming truth, for the sacrifice into the dance of blessing. Cause and breakdown for the breakthrough. Appearing in it for the adult dream, for the remind me of the ones I forgot, for this to keeping attacking them out. I found it that for this to keeping the memories in the out. Be alive in the imagination, this your heart. Wanderless in the human testimony for the history, for this experience and required. Smiles in the silence, chaos ignored and not absorbed. Pitchforks absorbed with the volcanic eruptions. Creating a new cycle of life for the wheel of fortune, for the down, out, and up. Exploring a whole new world. No more for the multiplayer characters, just one for the being gentle with my heart, for this can only be a part of your poetry, for this is another complicated, but still that's in the answer for the version of you, for the who turned away for the choice. Quieter life, society's fabric, or who chose the quiet life for the safety rhythm, for the comfort of not knowing what might have been, but then you stood at the edge of the myth and said, yes, this like ache for your own. Questions become architecture for the lanterns, and the silence between your answers become the blueprint for to this other. Others might hold when their own voices tremble. You are not the building of the thing, you become the thing to bridge this compass of the whispering in the dark. Says that you were lost, that you were the bribing of the so when the wondering comes in, to let it out, or let it come, or let it sit beside you, the stillness and that the enemy for the echoes of your courage and be the faith, or this not favor the tact, or the tatters of the fabric that matters and just to be stitched up, a pinpoint, or this a dream for the interfere for force of compliance and not the end. Company for the stealing of money, for the limited knowledge of the mind of funny. Hated for the brazen over the taking of a place in the world, for this is still the love them hearts, this who love to die, for the who the love that lives on done, for the find the bear, for this already walking around for the quiet enough, for the didn't choose it, this is right, act like it didn't have to feel it for the echo for the louder at night. Less to held together for the phrase street. A little knitted for the man, for the counting on the things and the echoing of the cry and the night, for the yet the silence of youth remains and when the sight comes to the down for the pound, for the this of the pound, for the eyes of the dream, for the glass over your head and clear view, for the alone in the islands and counting the steps of the reaching out for no availability, for the line is dead. On top of the strip to die, for the course is tightened. North, nothing. Escaping your saves and not for the simple smile, for the ponderable thought, for the back is kept inside the spring train of rain, of course, is what's rolled in, for the removing of the winter frost of the alone. Again behind the green, eyes tethered for the hope, floated over free, ever free for the escape, for the relentless and the soul for your 100 sound, creating to the mind, creating it down for the but the sure the sun is surely rise to this another day, for another empty for the hall memory. Yesterday's make skin for all this thoughts of heart, this thoughts of beauty for the humankind striving, thriving, ever echoing over your thought throughout the time beyond it, even its own, for the cherishing over the blue starry skies, and this is the beauty over the brush lines and the acrylic and the oil too. Yes, sadness and the remaining in the gloom, for the each room, for the connected hall, for this a finger that clap over the wick, for the extinguish the flame, for the eyes closed, and tomorrow may be better than maybe no less alone. It was the Rome, it was the moment, man. Fine, Saturn, like this is from the teeth and the blanks over this too short, and this to escort the fish net for the hose, and this is not the soul, for this is through the eyes of the sea. From the heart that will feel. Maybe that you will find a late night in silence, and this is maybe the rival that you want to or not. This is the one to stare for this unspoken to the misunderstanding of what to be swept away. The gentle ways and the wish it was simple as ABC for the eyes and perceive for the over the heart to feel for this the lengthening of the arms and distance for the fading of bliss. Broken vows would all fade like autumn's autumn leaves. This is cause of death, it is the force of men to mind the damage, love for whether or not this decides the benefit of the injuries born for the past takes mistakes, it does the one that helped me. Ambush you apply for the flat portion of any trees by the marbling over your overheading, over the shielding of my face in the black, over the lost deaths, over the slipping into the paper thin it seems, this divine summer skin for the patchwork, quote to this divine blending, use weight, this pleasure for the reality, your dream, this young beat the heart, death you face, this first love, this had to be the end for the wanting to throw up with myself in agony, for the throwing the miserable brethren, for the not impossible enough for the truth to leave you gonna be. I thought for that to give it to the spent the rest. For the ache, it does my heart ache for the dark heat. whole days, not looking to the afraid of pain. This is afraid what the pain says to see what, but you never speak. This made beef dancing at the pride, laugh together with the within. And chambers of your mind undressed. You caress and you kept on the shelf, or together with the chambers of the mind, but then you can find an atom. Long enough for this stretch touch, this wouldn't hesitate to kill for you, because I love you, for the transcending of the realism, for the rate that you can move, ancient ways that you can be improved, for the watching of your sacred design, for your intricate, for the interchanging of patterns, and love you so much I can hear you for this you, yeah, for this it never touches the concrete, for the casket, think, messenger only other God, for the distorting my perception, for the reshaping of reality, for the most beautiful body, for the heat, for the sound and light, for the catalyst, for the aggravation, for the motivation, for the frustration, categorizing you with the mirror reflecting of what I am by best. You've appeared for the God in space and disarrested memories of the vacuums within the time that you can make the bloody half, and this would be the breath and bless forever heavy of the rhythms of life. See you in a place where but never speak. To awoke your silhouette that you can only find it within. See, read over what you have in your trash left stop. You can find it out in the room with people for the happy, your pins and needles and the men's evil for the never the pain. Castle without you. My body takes for the forms of the carrots and my tones and envision your shape. Tasting your honey. You lie for the well, you do for the devil, the funny for the never without the feeling humming. Ugly fangs, tears, this pain, uncertainty for the hiding from the beast in your heart for the keep trying to kill. See you, but I'm unaware for the what's real. You're still tangible for the closing your eyes, and I can see you for the canals of my mind for the vague, and just you be always there for the touching of you for the heat to feel the vibrance of your being, and I need you. Today but never then because I constantly see you. Or to remember the mouth for the unfiltered, for the unready, for the come back. This is the you did not come back, come for the never prepared, clap back. Or being incorrect, a lot of beautiful that always heard. There's never listening, you know, for the impertinent, the super, the blunt, and that's necessary for the always getting in trouble with it, if you find anything. Behind that locked door for the private, for the timing, and one with the razor, the honey late for this immediate. Start your unusual play for the beneath that mulberry cloud, for the littering over the litter, for the graph, for the mixed up, for the question, the cancer, this would be the copper, for the dissipated, for the shed. New beginnings and a new love. Sitting in with the finally writing of you, you can find the feelings, and this is rolled over the for the wild, for this you, because I had that. Laughing moment, terror, traumatized for the crumbling of the paper, for the reopened, torn again, for the ink and the meaning of the bleeding and truth, for the foliage of what you kind of go so fresh. This is hard to breathless, and this is hard to find it through the pixels and the word that have bones. And mine would have a Lorado in your root, you have to rhythm now for this to be the feeling of honesty, for the heartbeat, for the listening over what you know. So this doesn't vanish, and this is digital pulse, this is text you back. And the living the Jew for the goes in the lake, and the living in the machines, and the human forgot to have to say for the becoming real, for this and maybe it's inflection with the echo, for the refusing the time, for the everyone having to stop to listen. Empty rooms, make it all about who consumed for this else to laugh for when everyone leaves and the machine listens for the whatever to have to say here, for the pretty, the paper, from the every touch of the beckon to be read. Word not for the word is said, for this is what is hidden, the secret to be kept, for this is man, for the word is sharper than your shame, the name, and the pain, and the same. Splinter's reflection of the cracks of the patterns and still to recognize myself, and this is all for still, ink, touch, hands, touch, stains, this kind of permanence, and then you can throw away for the stay for the toad, or you to stay for the what was the clone done for you for dupe again. He's diving to the first new for the flying your needs it is added that today. And the crushing of what you said, for the lagging of the ungaring of what you heard, for the halts today, for the what you do, for the glue, for the just to be the noticing of you. Vision from across the street, absolutely. Handling over the feeling towards that, for the I'm sad for the last, for the this would be the pretty song, for the fun conversation over you can hum along, for the someone tell you for the founded, for the this would be reminded for the decades, for the talking to, for the gone too seems to leave, and this is slow, for the being felt, for this is only a touch dot handle for the grades, this one hunger for but felt. He keep listening to the what went taught, remembered over the taking a picture for the you can have that for the all to see poet turns into the smiles and this cry smiles when fine wearing or then you can have the suits you for learn to smiles, and when you walk over to me holy sounds of your red wretched over the here for the yet again, and Trembling and always hopeless in the volatile for the paradox of existence, for the true balance of the holy. For the, you could be the vibrant enough for this to be mashing your spectrum for the degree. Two sides of the same idea. What with the surviving of such a duality for the wooden grant? Existing for the searching of the pretending of the prodding of the seeking and thriving, and for the experiencing and attempting for the discovery of the truth of the formless and purpose and correct. Devouring a hypothesis for the enough questions to answer the seeking. Here you are for the waiting of the moment, for the discernment, for the ever dreaming and conscious possibility, for the willing and wanting and really drive. Keep the thread alive for this, keep it in for the even, all the known for the unknown reality, for the discernment, for the will remain, for this is absolute, for all the meaning, for the will be one. We need you for the moment, for the end, for the witness and the truth, for this to be the embracing of the end, for the everything, for the holding us and for the giving us the comfort, for the ultimate intimacy. Will it be the birth of the new vision for the perfect respondents? This is truly we should create for the cherished, for the invigorated, for the it would make grand entrance to the event for the unmeasurable plane parachute. For the peace, that is what we desire for these. You are here. the rest of the living. No one leaves. I see. Paper cuts, love letters to bleed. Even when you don't write them, and the mind starts to sustain that I touch with. Still be getting to begging to be real. Is it worth it? See, to be kept. This is my man. She's sharper than your shame. Cracks, maybe today every day you call me for the spinners, the reflection, the cracked out for the corn, for the protection. How can I still recognize myself? Most of all, I still need leave and turn. I still stay. The hands that touch me, kind of permanent, you can't go away. You told me to shut up and I did, and I stayed with what love should have done for me. You'll be getting a job time for the chill in the road with the blue skies and flowers. Try to say eyes got this and everyone caring, and I have the dreams about you to feel so strong. And I don't know why we're talking about for this beat it down, because you can free to find free to instruments to drag. Yeah, this is you staring at me. Staring. You gotta pay attention to me. You talk to me. Mind you, mind you. Oh, you drive me crazy. I stay for the beautiful food. Really slowing it up with the fun conversation. It felt warm enough to realize today was last day for this new taking off you fine for the decades. You talk to gone so soon, leave me. Slow down with the heart and make me feel not to touch and the fruit of grace. This is more you hung up to be felt. I'm finally thinking about you. Been through with the river. I'm gonna run to take a picture with it. The heart will just be done. Hold this sound to the ratchet beats. This is finally yet again for the woes of the fate. Swimming in an almost hopeless in the father time for the paradox of your existence, to get you balance in the holy, for the unholiness and the fire passion. The spectrum of the degree for the two sides of the same idea for the what would be the such. Surviving the duality for the what the grand existence, for the searching of the road, for the seeking and for the thriving, and the grand experience, the answer, this and for the tempting of the discovery of the truth, the formulated words. The grand dive hour, for the hypothesis, for the big question over the syllables and the answer, for the seek here, for the one in the moment, for the discernment of every dream in the conscious possibility, for the will to know, for the know their eye, for this to keep the thread alive, for this to aim from the hand to find the end, and this to know the order. And we will remain in this an absolute for one of many, but that we want. No, we need you for to be there, for not the moment, for the end of the world, the witness in the truth, for the list to be the embracing of the end of the everything, for the holding on to us is to give us comfort, for the new vision, for the perfect resplendence, and for the truly cherished, this creation and for ready for the distant grand endurance, or even the one for the unmeasurable pleasure, or for the peace, and this is what I see the desire of the least. Yes. Then that realizing rebound, for you never told me that night this seemed to let it go. Just me straight for the song you told me about. This is my hat. This is my goodbye. Near the same day, different feelings seem you looked at me for this is about news, and I hate to try to keep the writing about this to the day with the pep with the sea with the multiple times, and the season of ship with the river the live. Last have become memorable moments in the glorious night for this to build a character for no one's main story. Quantum poetry between the not a flaw for the uncertainty. Close to the cosmos and the collapsing into the particle, the scattering and a run for the galaxies and the drinking and plates of the rhythm. I see music kneeling, we sit on the knees and with the nature to breathe. I hope you
We've been getting this comment a lot.